Thank you to Gus People, thank you to Payne, thank you to Joe, thank you to everybody who made this possible, all the cameramen, everyone from the photo. Thank you so much, man. Thanks to my guy, Jason. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for spending part of your weekend here with us. And if you want to spend more time with us,
playing with this team, and we already knew your defense was an asset. So now all of a sudden you're starting to show some good signs of playing offense. Talk about how familiar you are with this offense and how comfortable you're getting now.
Getting more comfortable with the guys. Got through into the mix, and ever since then, just learning. Coach is being great, executing offensively and defensively, and teaching me how they play. I'm just getting more comfortable by the day.
How tough is it to lose a game like this, where you guys were leading most of the way, and all of a sudden that fourth quarter hit, and things kind of took a turn?
It sucks, but you can't dwell on it too much because within 15 hours we play them again. So it's just a matter of reflecting on the game right now and then preparing for tomorrow.
What do you think just went wrong? Because you guys were up by 16, 17 points, and then you ended up losing almost by that same margin.
Yeah.
So what do you, from a player's perspective, what do you think just went wrong?
I think just limiting the foul. We got to the free throw line, scored a lot of easy possessions without working for it, and then their second chance points. I think they did a great job of just rebounding and second chance points of the team. So I think limiting those two factors for tomorrow will help us.
And how did you guys, what type of roadblocks did you guys experience, especially when the team went to 2-3 zones? Like when they went to that zone, things kind of just got stagnant offensively.
Yeah, it got stagnant a little bit, but that's on us. The coach does a great job executing plays, just on us to follow through.
Now, what's your role? Has it been explained to you so far on the team? Mm-hmm. What do you envision it being?
My role is just be myself. I got here, the coaches believe in me, the organization believe in me, the boss believe in me, and they always tell me just be myself. Keep doing the things that got me here, and just staying in the moment and being ready.
And that two-way contract, what is that sort of? Obviously, aspiration is getting to the big team.
Yeah.
How are you going to be working towards that?
Just sticking to the grind, doing the things that got me here, because the things that got me here is helping, and just keep developing from there. Always staying in the gym, picking the coach's brain, seeing what he has to say, and just always learning.
So tonight you had a great night offensively, 23 points. You obviously were putting in hustle on the defensive end. Is there a side of the court that you feel more comfortable on, that feels natural, that it's like this is home almost?
Honestly, both sides. Since I was young, I've always loved playing defense, and every kid loves playing offense, and I think I thrive on both sides. I think my defense helps with my offense, so every game I come in with the mindset to be one of the best defenders out there.
And one more, guys.
Okay, I was saying, sorry. With everything that you took from this game, what are you excited for going into tomorrow night's game?
Just the chance to go to battle again. We're blessed, extremely blessed to be in this situation with all the madness going on in the world. I'm just blessed to be able to play with my teammates, get the chance to share the court once again and compete.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
All right, Coach. You guys had a 13-point lead with 14 minutes. I'm sorry, you had a 13-point lead with 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. What actually happened getting to that fourth quarter?
They went to that zone a little bit, which definitely bothered us. We knew they were going to employ it sometimes, but when you get into a rhythm like that offensively, because I thought we were in a good rhythm there in the third quarter. That's what teams do sometimes. They try to choke up the game or muck up the game. But that's it's a credit to them. I mean, they did a really good job executing down the stretch, and they're a good team. They're 5-1 for a reason.
Emmanuel Miller had his best game yet with the team on offense and defense. Can you talk about the offense and how he's starting to get more comfortable there?
Yeah, I think just picking his spots as far as reading, attack, and closeouts, it's been a big point of emphasis for him. But I thought he was ultra aggressive, especially when he did have a closeout. So I thought he was at least making some quick decisions. But like I keep telling him, each game's going to get better and better. He's going to get more and more comfortable. And he's done a good job as far as reading the game and picking his spots when to attack and when to get off the ball.
Now, Alex went against Isaiah Wong. Talk about that matchup and how Alex pretty much showed a couple of things what he was able to do on offense.
Yeah, no, I mean, Isaiah Wong is, he's an experienced player. He's a crafty player. He's a heck of a two-way for them. And, going into the game, we knew that Alex was going to be challenged, but he loves taking on those kind of challenges. And obviously, wish we didn't foul as much as we did, but that was definitely an issue, over the course of the game. But I definitely thought that Alex's intentions and his heart was in the right place. But it was a fun matchup to watch for sure.
Coach, What can you do about the sort of collapses in the third and then fourth quarter? I mean, I'm sure you and the staff have talked about that
Yeah,
and
for
to the
sure.
guys, but is there anything you can do as a coach to maybe prevent them or make the guys aware of a certain situation?
Yeah, I mean, you try to show film to those guys and walk them through those certain situations. But I certainly got to do a better job helping them get organized at the end of the game. So I could definitely help them there and do a better job there. But all the stuff is experience that comes. This we played was it 7 games? We got another 34 or something like that left to go. So I mean, all these experiences are great for us. It's all about how you internalize it. So I think we got a really quick turnaround, 2:00 game tomorrow. So we'll watch film, we'll clean the stuff up, but that'll definitely be addressed, especially in film tomorrow.
Yeah, that turnaround. You've had a few of those back-to-back,
Yeah.
kind of day-to-day. How do you approach those games? It's usually against the same opponent.
Yeah.
Playing less than 24 hours.
Yep.
How do you prep for the same opponent?
It's
Such a short turnaround?
we try to do a cleanup from the night before. There's anything that stood out, whether it was good or bad, just things we could do better, things we could execute a little bit better. But as far as personnel, these guys have a good feel. But mainly it's more so about tweaking things offensively and defensively as far as schemes, what we can do a little bit better, and what we can do
Look, Coach, when the game was kind of getting out of hand, EJ really stepping up more in the offensive role. Talk about the confidence that you have in him to step up and really kind of help mellow the team out a little bit,
For sure.
especially offensively.
he's the one thing I respect about EJ is he's a complete warrior. He's a winner. And he's really I challenge him to kind of develop his voice, with the teams. I think guys really respond well to him, and then guys respect him just kind of person he is and the work he puts in. But just for him offensively, I think similar with Emmanuel, just attacking closeouts and also playing the pocket a little bit. Being a screener and roller, he was able to get some stuff done there. But he's done a really good job as far as just taking things as they come. I think he's starting to find a good rhythm with where he can fit in. He's also doing a good job of using his voice to just to echo our message from the bench and just to keep the guys engaged.
And Alex, from a point guard perspective, it seemed like when the more aggressive he became, the easier the offense flow. Talk about what does it mean to see Alex really pick his points like that, but also be aggressive.
For sure. And
there's
he and Marcus, obviously, being two rookies, going through this for the first time. There's going to be plenty of times where you have to live with their mistakes, but at the end of the day, I don't want them thinking too much. Just go be aggressive, go be you. You guys are here for a reason. We all believe in your talent, we all believe in your capabilities, but just go out there and just do the best you can. And as long as it's catered to our process and our identity, you're not going to hear anything from me. So, but it's more so just trying to help those guys along, and Alex has done a really good job as far as giving some presence at the basket, and giving some presence at the paint, which he did tonight in a lot of ways, which I was.
Coming off the big win on Monday and having a kind of a long off week,
Right.
Were you happy with the practices and kind of the effort going into tonight's game? Obviously, you kind of started off quick, but then obviously kind of tailed off. What was your overall thought process with this week and the effort kind of going into the game?
It's more so because we had, going back to Delaware and College Park, we come off 3 games in 4 days, traveling, and then we had Texas back-to-back, and then we had Grand Rapids, the next 48 hours after. So it's more so these guys are tired.
Yeah.
So it's more so just making sure they're getting their legs under them, taking care of themselves physically. But I thought we had a really good competitive practice yesterday. And some of that shows, some of that carried over. I thought our compete rate was really, really good, but our execution rate at times was not great. So if we kind of balance those two out, we usually get the results we want.
And then jumping off the basketball topic, with everything that's been going on within the country, is there anybody on the team, staff, players that are affected by everything that's going on in California?
I'm not sure. I mean, that's actually a very good question. I'm not sure if we have any West Coast guys. I know Shoes from the Pacific Northwest, but I'm sure he's got family there. But Isaiah Price, one of our video guys with the big club, who I worked with in Chicago, he's from Los Angeles.
Okay.
So I know his family's going through a little bit. That's why I closed the meeting at the end of the game with those guys. It was just listen, we got another game. It feels like 6 hours, but at the end of the day, we have another opportunity to play a child's game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And there's people in the world, not just in LA, but around the world that are really going through some hard stuff. So let's just be grateful for the moment that we have and the lives that we have and how we live it. And it's blessings that we get to be able to come and work with this. Obviously, we're all upset. We're pissed off we lost. But at the end of the day, seeing that stuff on the news and seeing people lose their homes and losing their lives, it's puts things in perspective.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.